We are the most intelligent species on this planet. But could that intelligence be our biggest flaw? Evolution has shaped every part of who we are today. Things that once helped us survive might be now steering us into unexpected directions. Evolution has basically made us smart, but a lot of times we outsmart ourselves, which is not really helpful. So you have to get smarter to realize that you're outsmarting yourself and lead a better life. Like, think about this. We went from eating meat that is burnt on the fire to now eating meat that is being cooked on a grill, and the internal temperature is perfectly checked with a thermometer, and then some random guy throws salt on it like this. Now that is evolution. And if I'm eating a donut, even that is also evolution. So basically, if I'm eating the steak, I'm on the good side of the evolution, and if I'm eating a donut, I'll just get fat and I won't look like how an optimal human being should look like. And back then, all these sweet, salty and fatty foods were a good source of energy, and right now our world is flooded with these processed foods. But our natural instincts didn't really change, so we still crave them even though we don't need that much energy. And it actually overwhelms our natural instinct. And the result is overconsumption of things that we are wired to seek but no longer need in abundance. And it's the same with information. Our brains are evolved to gather information that is important for our survival, like which plants are dangerous, which plants are poisonous, which animals to hunt, how to hunt, all the valuable information. But now, instead of survival tips, what we consume is this constant stream of information, news, social media, opinions. Most of it is designed to grab attention, not to help you thrive. And we end up distracted, overwhelmed, and sometimes misinformed. And I'm going to help you with that. So now, eliminating or mitigating negative effects of human evolution is a complex task. But I have put it down in like 5 different aspects or points, like I always do. So let's get into it. The first one, combat sedentary lifestyle. Basically, move more. And remember that you will always underestimate your physical capability. Our human bodies are designed to do a lot more than that 1 hour workout that you do. Second one, correcting poor diet choices. Every time you're making a food choice, think if that food was available 1,000 years ago, maybe 5,000 years ago. If it did not, it's better to avoid it. And remember, human bodies are designed to handle scarcity of food, which means fasting has to be a very important thing in your lifestyle. Third one, mental health and overconsumption. Information is good, but too much information can be damaging. You will end up worrying about things that don't really matter. And human beings like to know what they believe is right. And if you are fed misinformation, you believe in wrong things. And there is a whole lot of information out there that can hit your confirmation bias, and you feel good and your belief gets stronger. Like, I have literally seen people drinking alcohol and talking about how protein is bad. And what's crazy is that you can Google any characteristic that you have as a symptom, and the Google will show you a disorder. And now you create your identity around that disorder, and your belief in that disorder makes it worse. So you are thinking you're being a smartass, but that intelligence is what gave you that disorder. Fourth one, improving social connections. Remember that you will either have a bigger circle with weaker bonding or a small circle with strong bonding. Having both is impossible, and strong bonding cannot happen virtually. It needs human connection. So basically, you making new friends online is not going to be as beneficial as you spending time with your friends and your family. Fifth one, critical thinking. Critical thinking is extremely important but rare in the modern day, and a lot of people have no idea what it is, and a lot of people have no idea what it can do to their life. And a major reason why it is missing in the modern day is the distractions. And a lot of people are stuck in this facade of feeling low. Like, they say, I feel sad so I go and eat cake. I feel stressed out so I drink alcohol every night. But if something truly tragic happens to you, like someone you really love dies, and when that happens, you're not gonna say, I want to eat cake or I want to drink alcohol. You will just sit there and think, and that is needed. You sitting there and just thinking deeply is something that is needed, but you are unable to do it, and it's hard to do it. You never did it because of the constant information and entertainment that is around you. Like, it's very easy for you to get into another world of whatever series that you're watching on Netflix. And if you consciously decide to sit and think, you will be surprised how your life will change. So basically, the conclusion is knowing how evolution shaped our cravings doesn't mean we are stuck with them. It actually gives us power to make better choices. When we realize that our desire for food and information comes from a time when life was very different, we can start to be more careful with what we consume. It's about learning to work with our instincts rather than against them, so we can make decisions that fit in the world we live in right now. I hope that information is valuable. If it was, check out my other videos, and I'll basically see you guys in my next video.